That's great. Well, this is fun. I think it froze
Hey,
on
fellas.
me. I can't actually get to the intro thing. What the hell's going on here?
Well, let's hit this field and bang him.
Woo. Oh, here we go.
Hey, fellas, we ain't gonna ever back down from nobody. I don't care who it is. This is a brotherhood. And if we stand strong together, we can't be denied. If one of us goes down, we have another, and another, and another that's ready to fight. So let's hit this field and bang them, bang them, bang them. Somebody, light me up.
It's time to huddle up. It's the Turf District Podcast. Welcome back to the Turf District, where we huddle up to talk all things Edmonton Elks and the CFL, the totally professional podcast starting about your Edmonton Elks. Thank you for joining us, whether you've joined us live on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, or possibly you have downloaded the podcast, or maybe you're listening on Edmonton Sports Talk Radio. And any of those ways, thank you very much for joining us. And please throw a comment or a like or a share or something in there to help grow the show. We really appreciate it. Also, if you are joining us on one of those live, you can make sure you add your comments and questions into the chat. We will get to some of those as the show goes on. I'm Andrew, and joining me to my left is Superfan Mike. How are you, Superfan?
Oh, I mean, it's been a while since we've had this much excitement to talk about and been this deep into the season and still be able to talk about playoffs.
Playoffs. I like that we did it at the same time. That's the best part. Yeah. I mean, it's like the thread is that long that it's that
a year ago wasn't even close.
That's true. Yes, there wasn't
plus
even
5 years, so we'll take it.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's a chance.
Just barely, yes. Also joining us, there she is, Commissioner Kayla. How are you?
Hi. Wow. Hi. Like you guys said, this is weird.
Right?
We have something to talk about positively.
And it's mid-October.
Right?
We're not already planning the Dave and Morley show yet.
We're giving thanks.
We are giving thanks this year. Very exciting to give thanks. How was your Thanksgiving weekend, Commissioner?
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah?
Didn't overeat. I'm very good at that. Very good at self-control.
It was a very good Thanksgiving weekend, but you did not overeat?
No, I felt great.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's like. Hey, Mike?
I've read about it in stories.
Yeah, I hear it's the thing that can happen.
Sounds like science fiction, but yeah.
Hey, I live in that world, so
there you go.
You should be seeing a little bit of self-control. Maybe I just need to write a book.
There you go.
Yes, I appreciate if you would please write a book about this. That'd be amazing.
But based in space, obviously.
Of course. Obviously, yes. Also joining us this evening to talk about a win over the Bombers. Wow. There she is. Linda, welcome. I'm glad you are back. How was your long weekend?
It was great, thanks.
Wonderful. And I see you are not in your regular room. You are joining us from afar.
I am. I'm at a hotel in Calgary, heading to Vancouver tomorrow, and beyond.
And beyond.
To infinity and beyond.
Will that be still there Friday?
Yes.
Very exciting. Are you our good
Yes.
luck?
Gosh, I hope so.
Please be.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
My track record isn't that great in recent years, but
I mean, they should win. I'm not there, so that's probably. I mean,
That's fair.
I've been not a very good help for them as we've
Yeah.
gotten there. For some reason, my sidebar that does all of the fun things in the show won't scroll at all. So we're just gonna have to like
Wing it.
I'll wing it. Try to make this all happen.
so you're gonna burst before my segment?
Oh no, I got it. I can reach to that
We
one.
got a burp.
Exactly. Yeah. One of us will, Kayla.
Okay.
We'll get it sorted for you.
I just gotta chug some more beer. Hang on a second.
Perfect. Okay. Excellent. All right. Before that, though, this is the exciting part.
Woohoo! Game recap.
That's right. The air horns and confetti got to come out once again as the Edmonton Elks beat the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 25-20. The first time they have won at home against the Bombers in 10 years. 2015 was the last one that I could find.
2018.
2018? Oh,
November 3rd. Last game of the season.
Oh, at home we beat them?
33-24 here. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, my eyes are awful, so just ignore
That's
that.
fine.
And then, but it was 13 games since we last beat them,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it has been a long time coming that we have found a way to beat those pesky blue and gold people. Interesting game. Lots to talk about in this one. Linda, let's start with you. What did you see in the game?
Honestly, this won't take long. I saw very little. I was there for the whole thing, but I was not being my best self.
Outstanding.
And I was I mean, I saw all the good bits, but I spent the second half in the alumni room, and I have not had a chance to visit with Hector in a long time. And I will say there was quite a bit more chat than watching at that point. And so, that's my confession. But man, if you're going to blow off paying attention to a game, there's no better way to do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That is a good point. I thought I was going to say, wow, did you get like really tailgatey and couldn't pay attention to the game? Or it wasn't like that. Okay. Wasn't
Too much chili.
Yeah.
No, it was neither of those things.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, there was a moment where I'm like, am I going to get, no, I was fine. Commissioner, what'd you see?
Well, you kind of already brought it up in that we snapped the 13-game losing streak against Winnipeg. So, that's a good positive to have in your little arsenal. I mean, my guy, KJ, just like going nuts. Love it. The bit of a fluke play, but who cares? Like, he was there. He got the ball back on special teams, no less, and got a big old touchdown. And he said he hadn't had one since 2019.
19, yes.
And he had two in that game. So something to live up to now, KJ. You got to get two now. You got to get two, maybe three to beat the record. Also 0 sacks on Cody. Bravo.
Yeah.
O-line,
Yeah.
Good job.
I thought actually the O-line had a pretty good game against a strong front Winnipeg 7. They held up. They gave Cody some time, and they held up really well.
So I can't blame them for the 0 touchdowns for Cody and like the 20 something attempts and like 13 completions. Like, not a great game for Cody. So that's that. But I mean, we have Rankin to rely on, which is amazing. And hey, we got one gutsy play. Woohoo! One gutsy offensive play. 3rd and 2 on our 43. We went for it and Rankin pulled it off. But yay, we got one gutsy one. Can't say the same for the rest, but hey.
I mean, great. Would have been nice to continue that, but we'll talk about that, I'm sure, in a moment.
We're going to celebrate the one.
Correct. We did do the one, and it turned into a touchdown. It was amazing.
But yeah, there's a lot of not so greats either, but I feel like being positive today.
Excellent.
But some of those penalties, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't think I've said so many expletives in a very long time. Pat and I were standing up yelling them, and that is not like me. But I was furious. So we can talk about that. But go ahead, guys.
Yeah. All right. We're going to circle back around to the penalties, but Mike, what did you see first?
Yeah, I mean, penalties was the first thing. You and I were sitting there. I think just in disbelief.
Yeah, I
at
agree.
Some of the calls or non-calls when it seems so incredibly one-sided. I know we're trying to be positive. We have a lot to be positive about, but I think that had those penalties either been called more evenly across, then perhaps we're talking about how we won the season series as well as winning the game. So that was disappointing, I thought, taking away from what should be an exciting moment. It's hard not to mention this is the first time we've won 4 consecutive home games. Am I saying something or?
No, I was trying to hear what this is.
Gotcha. 4 consecutive home games for the first time since 2019, the opening of 2019. So pretty exciting. We haven't had that in a long time, certainly not since in the post-COVID years. So that was great. But again, it felt a little bit, I don't want to say tainted, but disappointing to see, after what we should be doing is mostly just celebrating those 4 straight wins.
Yeah, absolutely. We should. And I agree with you. I've gone back now. Granted, I'm just watching the highlights and I understand that, but I've watched and watched. I cannot find where that unnecessary roughness call happened after the interception by Kenny Logan Jr. And if it did, it was way on the other side of the field. And okay, I didn't see it, so maybe it did happen.
Sure,
I'm not going to say that it didn't happen, but when then you've got Javon Leake sliding out of bounds after a punt, and clearly gets hit after he's out of bounds, and nary a flag, and I just that to me, and you and Mike, you and I were just talking about it. It's like, man, like. Just call it straight up. If you're going to call it one way, call it the other and let it be done. But don't, because that would have put us right into range to go after that touchdown. Right. And
a touchdown with a 2-point convert means we are talking about having the season series.
Correct. And we're talking about being,
or at least tying it.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're really talking about a much wider thread on that playoff hope, right? So I mean, we still need a lot of help, but that's that one just now the one at the end of the game, I couldn't tell. I only saw it on the big screen and couldn't tell if it was a face mask or not. I've asked a few people and they said it's hard to tell if it was there or here, like not the face mask. So but even still, you're just at that point we're all like, come on, like give us something here. Penalties ended up being 8-1.
And wasn't Winnipeg's the first, so it was just straight for us. Disappointing again. For positives, I really think that our defensive secondary has come so far this year, especially with all the rookies and second-year guys on this team.
Agreed.
We've got Logan, we've got Shellen Garns, we've got just absolutely incredible. JJ Ross had another great game with an interception. And then second-year guys like KJ, right? Just absolutely outstanding and holding Collaros to what? 200 yards, just over 200 yards.
Like that,
Yeah, absolutely outstanding work. And I don't know if they really get enough credit for being as young as they are, doing as well as they are. So,
I would say that even the full defense, because that front four got a lot of pressure on Collaros too. Like Brinkman with the sack, and
the celebration, interesting.
Oh, different one,
rubbing that belly.
But it was funny though. It was no hula hoop. That's
Few things are.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that it was that combined effort, right? The front four got the push, the back end got the knockdowns. Like I thought,
And lots of tackles from the linebackers.
yeah, the defense, for as much as we were on them earlier in the season because we assumed they would be better, JC has them now on the same page. And it's really nice to see. So that progression is awesome. Yeah.
And we'll lovingly eat our words from the beginning of the season
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Like, right?
Oh yeah.
It to see that progression and the team actually come together is like that's exactly what you need to see. And I think like I'm just struggling with that offense right now in some regards where it's just like you have this veteran quarterback and oh god, these conservative play calls are driving me crazy.
Most of the offense, anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
Rank-
don't include Rankin is on his own level.
Yeah.
He's just like up. Yeah, we all know that. But
although I'll still give because probably our most consistent player on the offense has been Keon Julian Grant.
yeah,
He gets one or two of those big catches every game, and you know. Oh, Linda, what do you want? I can tell you don't agree.
No, he is getting more consistent to me. Like first half of the season and a little bit more. He was Mr. 500. He was dropping a magical one and then he'd catch two, and
It was like Bowman at the beginning.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
But I will say the consistency has improved, and I'm rooting for him.
Yeah,
I'm not spitting nails every time now. So
that's a good thing. And Hilaire continues to show stuff. I'm excited to see the more that he can do. I mean, again, rookie, and 5 catches on 10 targets, not something you would be like, wow.
Well, some of them were over the head and some of them were low.
100%. Yeah. So, but I did think the stuff that was in his range, he's wrapping it up and he's finding a way to get open. Let's just be happy with that, right? Like that's another good thing.
Yeah, and it's not so much I'm not going after the players. I'm specifically going after the play calls.
Oh yes, no, I know. Yeah. Yes, it's a little less aggressive than we would like. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hilaire's kind of like my Tevin Jones of this year.
Oh,
Tevin had another guy that was a really solid guy that seemed to be doing better than he was getting credit for, and I think OJ's in that same.
yeah,
That's a great
spot,
comparison. Great comparison. Yeah, I like that. All right. Anything else anybody wants to add in on this one?
kind of, but it more so bleeds into our preview.
Okay, well then we can
Well,
bring it up next week.
just with Blanchard, like
Yeah.
you can't miss
Rough night.
those in BC. You can't.
Oh,
well, wind will not be a factor.
That's
that's
true.
right. Yes.
Better not be able. Some of those were, I think, were very doable. But I'm just saying,
Well,
you
with-
can't.
The one thing we have to remember though with Blanchard is that Blanchard is that it is he's still like he's only like this is for all intents and purposes
His rookie
his rookie season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that was the coldest game they have played so far, which means the ball is harder, which he's a little probably not as used to, and the wind. So
He's a good Canadian kid. He knows about cold.
I know, but
I don't know about
I
that.
look at it and go, well, I mean, yes, he probably should have been, 2 of 3. But I mean, 3 of 3 would have even been better. But
Yeah.
I also kind of give the kid a break because he's a kid and he's learning in comparison. So
Again, 3 of 3 means we're going for a field goal to get the season series.
that's true. That's very
Yeah.
true. It's very
Wow.
true. It hurt.
We're in professional sports now. Come on, kid.
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, be better. Fine. Everybody
No,
happy now? Okay, that's good. Yeah.
No, I mean, for a rookie season, come on.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
From what
he's
he
doing great.
has
He's
been
no Brett
doing,
Lawther. Come on now.
Wow. See, the guy just wants his lawn fertilized. Let's give him a break.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Or his neighbor's lawn fertilized anyway.
That's right. Yeah, something like that.
Would I be forgiven even more for not paying much attention if I said that Hector had his own Italian Center panini loaf.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
It was super distracting.
new podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The Italian Center podcast. Or actually, that we should talk to them about that. Brought to you by the Italian
Mm.
Center.
Oh, yes.
And we all get to have
Just sit
paninis
there
while we're
eating.
sitting here and chatting.
Yes.
Oh, I like how this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should really figure that out. Okay, no roster moves this week, shockingly.
Yay.
For end of the season, so less likely to see any roster moves. So that means, Superfan, it is time
Oh,
already. Are you ready?
ready. Sure.
Oh, wonderful.
Sure.
It's time for More Than Tell.
No hat today.
Wonderful.
Oh, I missed out.
Do that. All right. Oh, you didn't have your hat?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh,
Yeah, just a few things for this week. I think I'd want to start with these. These were handed out at the game, and I think if you didn't get one, you should just maybe try and track one down. There's a lovely
Ooh.
where did
Jackal.
you get that?
Yeah.
Those are being handed out. That one and that one.
Wow.
I did not know those were there. I
Yeah.
didn't even see
Neither.
them.
Handed
No.
out at the end there for sure.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, at the when we were doing media, that's
Yeah.
why.
So that was awesome. So I'm not sure. I'm sure that if you talk to the team store, maybe they'll be able to get some as well. Hopefully they've got a few of those. But yeah, I wish they would have done it earlier, so people could have put them on for the game itself, especially
Yeah.
with the fireworks at the end, which were wonderful. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I did get a couple other things. One of them from the our good friend Josh, who
Yes.
was of course one of the original hosts of the show with you at the way back in season 1.
Yes.
And just a great guy. Always comes over to visit and bring some of his delicious food during tailgate. Brought me this. So he had spoken to someone who wife or mom was an original cheerleader for the team back in the early 1950s. And in 1952, we ended up getting a pin. Now you can just sort of see how small this is.
Ooh.
And just zoom in here. There we go.
Nice.
Oh.
So that was, I don't know. I've seen a few of these around. I know that a friend of mine whose stepdad played with the team is actually on the Wall of Honor from 1950 through 57. Guts Anderson, he had one of those as well. And this cheerleader as well. So it was probably for the Grey Cup. And I'm not sure if it was only given to the players and people associated with the team, the president, the board, that kind of thing. But they are really, really hard to find, super tiny. But they would have been worn to the Grey Cup that year, which was our first appearance in only our third year. So fourth year. But anyway, yeah, just absolutely incredible piece. And I'm very grateful that he gave me that one there. And then,
so cool.
yeah. And then last thing I got, this is just a weird thing I found just by surfing around, and someone was selling a whole bunch of patches, and they were all different sports, but he happened to have a couple of CFL ones. I got a BC Lions one, and I got this,
Oh, wow.
which is
That's
a fantastic
cool.
old helmet logo, and it's quite large, actually. I mean, you can sort of see.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
That's a good size there. So yeah, I mean, it probably looks like it would have been sewn onto a jacket at some point. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of patches, and it's going to be a great little addition to the collection. Probably the late 70s, maybe even the early 70s. So just a great piece. And I mean, I love the single bar, right?
Yeah, that a single bar is so awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So there we go. I'll have to maybe talk to our good friend Brian and see if he wants one of the BC Lions ones. So
Oh,
It
yes.
looks so good on a crew neck. Oh.
wouldn't it?
Okay.
Just
So,
saying.
Kayla, is there anything that wouldn't look good on a crew neck for you? I'm just curious. Okay. Let's just
Yeah, this.
Let's be honest.
fair. I was going to say, Kayla would still wear it. Come on now.
Yeah.
Mike, did you happen to notice Facebook Marketplace? Somebody's selling a very old-timey Eskimos curling sweater. Like
Oh, I did not see
Western
that.
tuxedo. Yeah,
Wow.
Ooh.
I've
Ooh.
seen some before.
me too. It's got
and
the
they usually have
same.
Yeah, and
flavor
it's got
on
the
the
guy,
back.
and that's actually a pattern that's still around, and
Yeah.
people can put anyone's number on it on the side and everything else. So a
Yeah.
friend of mine has the pattern. So
Oh, really? Wow. If you're
Well,
sad.
Well, they say it's XL, but if it's like 1962 XL, that means nothing to me.
that's right. You XL.
XLs are different all over the
Yeah.
place. Yes. Oh my. Okay. Well, thank you, Mike. That was awesome.
Yeah,
As always.
just a couple of items, but yeah, like I said, and actually, Leanne saying in the chat about the stickers. Maybe they'll have some at the team store. So
Yeah,
Oh,
I hope
that's
so.
Christine.
yeah, maybe find out if Christine or anyone at the team store knows anything about the Larry Thompson tribute stickers or decals, and yeah, maybe you can grab one because I think that's an awesome couple of pieces for anything. Just put it on, just stick them everywhere.
Yeah,
Let's wallpaper the place.
exactly.
All of
I
these
yeah, that first one is really,
Yeah.
I like that one. So, yeah, more of those, please. We
Yeah.
will get them. All right. So I guess that gets to our next section. Are you ready, Linda?
Sure.
Oh,
First down.
this beer. There you go, Linda.
Every time.
Oh,
Nope.
Lord.
Sure
Okay.
this got in for you.
All right. Being served right now.
Oh.
So I mentioned tomorrow I'm heading to Vancouver, and I expect to be doing a number of breweries starting tomorrow, all of Thursday, part of Friday, leading up to game day. So I think tomorrow I'm going to try to hit Superflux Brewing, which is
Ooh.
Tyler's favorite brewery out there.
Mhm.
And they're well known for their big juicy IPAs. I've had them on this before. But what they've done is they've teamed up with Structures Brewing in Bellingham, Washington, which is known for their lagers. And I'm not sure Superflux has ever done this, but they have done a Pilsner. This is Silverado Pilsner.
Oh, interesting.
Oh man, that's nice. This is borrowing glassware from the lounge downstairs again.
Borrowing.
Okay, it's crisp, really refreshing. Good balance on the bitterness. It tastes more robust than the 4.5 that it is, but very good.
Oh, wow.
Two other breweries that I plan to visit actually collaborated on a beer that's recently out. Temporal Artisanal Ales and Four Winds Beach House. And they've gotten together to do Breezeway. This is it. And this is a beautiful art on it. It's a Czech farmhouse ale. So you know what I'm going to say when I talk farmhouse. We're probably going to get horse blanket, leather, hay, that sort of thing, but we'll see. So what they wanted to do is get together and make something entirely in the Czech or European tradition. So they brought in all of their ingredients from Czech Republic, as well as one strain of malt from Germany. And then because they're basically not all that close to each other, they're not that far, but they're not across the street. Each created their own wort, and each used a completely different mashing process. And then they met at the agreed upon location and blended and fermented them. So
Oh, wow.
a lot of miles and effort and expense went into this. So oh, yummy. Okay. So like it's a really complex old world beer, but it's clean and it's really quite lemony, which I wasn't expecting. A little bit of funk, wouldn't want to let you down. and it's pretty herbal, and that's a 5.9.
5.9. Wow, that
Yeah.
one's
So
getting up
that's
there.
not bad. It's
I mean, it's
getting
no Black Bull, but it is getting
Few things are.
yeah, exactly.
You things are. That's
right.
right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so the Czech farmhouse ale, other
Mhm.
than the leathery saddle feel.
It's almost more herbal than
Oh,
horsey.
okay. The horsey. Okay, so it's not a great beer for Calgarians, but for the rest of us, it's great. But what's the difference with the Czech ale as compared to like a traditional ale?
Well, certainly the way they did the mashing, the
Okay.
decoction mashing, which it's a little too sciencey to get into, but
Okay.
they do it in multi-steps and take out a bit and heat it up over here and add it back in. So there's a way more process in it. But what would be completely different is the ingredients being completely foreign. There's nothing that was grown here that we're used to having.
Okay.
And
Okay.
normally when I think farmhouse ales, saisons, I'm thinking Belgian. And so to have something from Czech ingredients is really quite fresh.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Nice.
Then finally, we have Dragonfly Pale Ale. Awesome artwork on this one. This
Yeah,
is
okay.
Long Bay Brewery in Rothsay, New Brunswick. So the story goes that dragonflies live in water for years, several years, before emerging for a final few weeks of triumph in the air, right? They are meant to be a symbol of transformation. And to me, that sounds kind of like the elk story. Like we've been in water for a long time and we are emerging in these final few weeks, and we will be triumphant, right?
Yes,
Right.
of course.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to see if the taste matches the story. Okay, it's pretty hazy.
Yeah.
I'm getting the citrus that you'd get from a pale ale, but there's also a bit of tropical, like mango, and a little bit dank.
Nice.
We do like the dank.
Yes. So glad you don't have an accent.
Me too. So this one clocks in at a solid 5%, and it is dankly delicious. So,
Lovely.
I toast Brave Brewers, great beer, and even better football, especially this week. So that's
Here.
Here,
That's it.
here.
Mm.
Yay. I have water too, Mike. It's fine. It just looks like a fancy glass.
That's right.
I know better.
Leanne says the dank and the doink.
Yes. Yes. We hope for both for BC.
That's right.
Yes. That'd
Lots.
be great on a crew neck right there. That
The dank and the doink.
Yeah.
What
That's what you
isn't
wanna-
great on
Okay. Again, Kerneck in general. Yeah. You can see that going right for the. We can have that.
Oh,
for
I
the-
just caught myself.
It's very bright.
Yeah,
We
sorry.
we could do that for one of the next season's Turf District shirts, the dank and the
and the
doink.
doink. That's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Doink
Sounds
fly.
like some type of really awful buddy cop show that we're gonna try and make happen.
Again, super.
Super. Yeah. All right. Well, that means it is time to get into the game for this week. Let's see if I can make this work. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the game preview. Still laughing at the intro where I'm just didn't work. Yeah, all right. Well, it's great.
It worked eventually.
It did eventually.
As long as you get there.
Okay, well, Edmonton is flying out to the coast, much like Linda, to go in and face the British Columbia Lions. at Vancouver Place this Friday night, 8:30 local, 8:30 for us, 7:30 there. BC Lions coming off a bye week, because why the hell not? We always seem to be playing a team that's coming off the bye week, and but on a roll these last few games, and now the Elks also on a roll, but haven't had a lot of luck in BC Place, so it's time to turn that luck around, like you said, Linda. So what are we watching for in this game, Commissioner? I will start with you.
Oh man, if you ever want to test a team, I think this is the week that you are going to test them. The defense just has to clinch that. I don't know how to say this without sounding like super condescending to any facets of the team. But if you are not on your mark, you will get beat. This offense is rocking right now. And, Nathan Rourke looks so solid. You have to put pressure on. You have to. And all of our backfield, our DBs, you have to be watching your receivers. You have to be spying super consistently, because these guys know the CFL. They know how to work with Nathan Rourke. They are just clicking. And it is so scary to watch, because you're like, Nathan Rourke's back. He ain't that good. Well, yeah, no, he is, and kind of proved all of us wrong, which is fantastic for the game, but not so great for us when we are still hunting down that playoff spot. So I think the only thing that I'm watching for is this team has to be pristine, like it's actually never been this season. And you gotta go for it. You've got nothing to lose right now. You've got to go for it. Please, Meximek, please be a little bit more aggressive. JC, keep doing what you're doing. Special teams. Jake, those coffin corners, keep coming, man. Like, just keep putting them in a position that will get us the ball back. And, oh, my God, capitalize when we do get the ball back. For the love of God, you can't go 2 and outs.
Nice deep breath. That was good.
Score points and go after Nathan Rourke. Like, how else are you going to beat this team?
So you're saying the key for them to win is to score points,
right? It's
More
wild.
points.
It's
more
wild.
points. Oh, okay.
More points. You can't bring it down to the wire. Like, that is what we've been doing for the last several games. It's great for football watchers like for fans, but if you want the confidence in this team, you got to go in and you got to beat BC, and you got to beat them good and be proud of the product that you put out on the field, because that's just going to raise your confidence, especially going into the playoffs and into next year.
It's fair. That's very fair. Yes, we are. The nice thing is to see the build happen, right? We are seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, we are dragonflying this into our next stage. It's exciting. Super fan.
Yeah.
What are you watching for in this one?
Sort of piggybacking off a little bit of what the commish said, I am going to be watching that front four versus Nathan Rourke. We're talking about, we've played a lot against quarterbacks that are more pocket guys and aren't using their legs as much, whereas Nathan Rourke is one of those guys that can really burn you with his legs. Mm-hmm. So you have to be so disciplined on that defensive line and keep him in that pocket and make him beat. And let's face it, he can beat you with his arm, but you have to try and make him as one-dimensional as possible. Not let him get outside the pocket and get a first down when you've got him maybe, second and extra long. Keep him in there, make him beat you, and let these defensive backs who have been improving week after week after week maybe get a pick, maybe at least get a knockdown or deflection or whatever, and not a deflection into their receiver's arms in the end zone.
We didn't talk about that.
The Pokey Wilson catch. Yeah.
Good Lord, what a catch.
Amazing.
I don't know if you guys have watched it in slow motion, that's bonkers.
Wild.
Twice, and then still one hand caught it. It was an unbelievable catch. We should give credit where
absolutely
that was just what an effort. Sorry, Mike. It was
it was absolutely. It was impressive. I wish, we would have maybe knocked it down instead of trying to get the pick, but
Yes.
they're always going to go for that pick. So,
Yep. Yeah.
and if you would have just knocked it down, we would have talked about why didn't you go for the pick? So,
Yeah.
there's no winning.
Facts.
probably.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Nathan Rourke is the straw that stirs that drink in BC. And if you're not watching on who's watching him, yeah, you're going to miss a lot.
Yeah.
Is he the straw that stirs the dank?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, Linda, what are you watching for in this game?
Well, on that catch, I think I broke a nail.
Nice.
It was crazy. Well, Kayla was very passionate. I don't think BC's all that good, but I do agree that Rourke is the one. I mean, they're good. They're good enough and sometimes better than we are, but they don't have to be better on Friday.
No.
So I agree. Rourke's the
They can
one
be better
that-
next week.
Yeah, they can be better the week after. That's for sure. They were better on the bye, I think. So,
That's fair.
so I agree. Rourke is the one to watch. But if we get the penalties like we got, whether we earned them or not, our run ends. I'm watching discipline. More so than creativity and adventure and aggression. I'm watching can they get that many things called against them and still show up, instead of getting down on themselves. So I guess I'm watching character as well as whatever we do to Rourke.
Oh, great points. The one thing that we have kind of going for us is that BC is probably one of the only other teams that gets penalized as much or more. So maybe that helps. But I do think that our defense has gotten much better since the last time we played them. This might be something where you look at Brock Mogensen kind of being that spy on Nathan Rourke, a guy who can chase him down because he's
that's what
showing that he's very, very quick, right? That's what else you're watching is Brock Mogensen?
Yes, I got my eyes on 42. Imagine that.
Oh.
No, I do. I'm really impressed with him. So
yeah, he's been great so far. Yeah. So but I am excited to see if they put that in there. This is a great challenge for our defense, and the way that they've been taking those steps forward, I'm very excited to see what they can do. On the offensive side of the ball, BC's defense has shown moments of greatness and moments of WTF. And so you just got to take advantage of those WTF moments. And the fact that we have a veteran quarterback that can do that, I think that does help them to be able to lay that out. Now, I'm quite sure that BC is going to be favored in this game, probably by a chunk.
As they should. Yeah.
Yeah, as they should. But I do think that we match up better with them than we did when we were starting, because part of the reason those first few games we played, this defense hadn't come together yet, and now you're seeing that change. So I'm really excited to see how that balances, and this game really could come down to who can win that field position battle on special teams. And I feel like Jake Julian gives us some major edge there. So I think it's going to be another tight one, as much as I hate to say it. Like I said, just keep stocking the AEDs everywhere I go. And hopefully that'll get me through a game. But I'm really watching the special teams in this one. I think they can make the difference as to turning this game around for us. So, and Javon's due. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Run two back.
Why not? Might as well.
And I mean, I forgot to bring this up. I think it was in the third quarter where they had an 8-minute drive or something.
Yep.
You do that? Oh yeah.
As long as you end with 6. You know,
Yeah, correct. And just keep Rourke off the field. That
Yeah.
will do the trick. So, oh my, it's exciting, isn't it?
I mean,
Oh,
cool game. Is it
Always
an 8:30? 8 or 8:30?
8:30. Yes, yeah, 8:30 our time.
7:30 BC time. Yeah.
Thank God it's not at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the week after. Okay,
Ugh.
well, we're into the final stretch here.
You get a point, and you get a point, and you get a point. It's pick 'em, it's pick 'em, it's pick 'em.
All right, so the records are in. Let's see, Mike. I think you still have a shot at catching Kayla.
Oh, I
do
dropped
not.
one this week.
You did drop one. So Kayla's
So
at
did I.
49 and
All right.
24, and Mike is at 44 and 29.
Ooh.
And I am at 39 and 34. So there's
There
You
no
don't have a
way
shot.
I can't catch Kayla at all. There's no way I can catch her. So just wait till I do my picks this week. It's going to be so much fun.
Just
Uh,
rando.
Yep, exactly.
Upset City.
You put your prop bets into the chat. We will get to those after we do our picks for all of the other games this week. A couple be interesting to see who's resting players, who's trying different guys out for next year. It's an interesting choice. So we're going to start with the early game on Friday, which is Saskatchewan visiting Winnipeg. Saskatchewan, it does sound like, is starting Jake Mayer.
Yep.
And giving the chance for Trevor Harris to get that week of rest. Winnipeg, of course, knowing that they need to win to keep in their playoff hopes. So by the time this game is over, we may already kind of know our fate, but we'll see. All right, Saskatchewan, Winnipeg, Commissioner. I'm going to go the other way this time. Linda, you get to go first.
Crap.
That's a different pick.
So we
I don't
need
think Crap is
Winnipeg.
playing.
We need
Well-
Winnipeg to lose.
Doesn't have to, but it really helps us.
It
Yep.
helps.
Preferably, yes.
Saskatchewan.
No.
No, I mean, I think they have a reasonable shot. It feels funny in my mouth.
Yeah,
Not
that's
in a good way. Not in a good way.
not so true. Super fan?
Yeah, I've never been really a big Jake Mayer booster.
You don't say.
Never when he was in Calgary, and certainly not that he's moved east a little bit. God, we need it so badly. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go Saskatchewan. Oh, sorry, Winnipeg.
Oh,
okay.
I was like, wow.
I was like,
that was a
shocking.
last minute turn. I'm
Yeah.
like, woof,
Didn't see
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Well, that's
All
what I
right.
was going to do, but I'm glad you did it. So,
Yeah. Ugh,
Yeah.
don't want to.
Commissioner?
Gotta.
Oh yeah. I thought you were going Saskatchewan too, and I was like, oh, here we go. Now that it's on, because I was going to pick Winnipeg. So
Okay.
No.
yeah. Unfortunately, because we need them to lose, they will win.
I'm going to pick Saskatchewan. Okay. Just because.
Just try.
Gotta hope you're right.
What the hell not at this point? I'm just going to pick it and see what happens. I hope I'm just picking with only my heart this week. Kind of. Well, not really. Next game, Montreal at Ottawa. This one in the nation's capital. Super fan.
Montreal really needs this game.
Yeah.
They
sure
have a
do.
game in hand right now over Hamilton. If they were able to win this game, they will be tied. Although I believe Hamilton has the tiebreaker right now. So Montreal, much like us, though with much easier stakes for them, do rely on someone else losing for them to get that spot. But I think they're going to push it. And then hopefully if Hamilton can lose the next week and Montreal can win, they'll actually finish in first place. So I'm going to take Montreal.
Good pick. Commissioner.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with Montreal. I really want to pick Ottawa because I really want some heartbreakers. I want chaos. I just don't see that.
Don't worry.
Take
I got you, Kayla.
Thank you so much. I have things at stake now.
You do. I got no skin in the game.
But I just don't feel that, when I pick Ottawa or I have picked Ottawa, I just felt like that there's something to play for. I just don't feel like there's maybe Bob Dice's
Next year.
job, but yeah, it just
I don't think it matters. but
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah, I just can't see it.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. I can totally support everything that you've said to this point. It's really hard to beat the same team 2 weeks in a row.
It is.
But Ottawa sucks, so I'm picking Montreal. Yeah, that's just. I hate to say it, but that's just where we are at this particular moment.
But what I was thinking Ottawa was going to do last week, be that spoiler, play for pride, do that bit of nonsense and mayhem.
Yeah.
They totally did not,
Yeah.
obviously. But I'm still putting Ottawa in for that mayhem reason.
All right.
Chaos
Mix it
wins.
up.
Nothing wrong with that. At this point, Montreal still gets to host a home playoff game either way.
They do.
So
Yeah.
I'm you never know how they approach that. All right, next one. Toronto at Calgary. This one in Calgary. We're all crossing our fingers and toes for some help from the double blue.
Ugh.
Oh,
Can you imagine saying
Commissioner,
that now? Oh,
who are you picking?
God. Okay, I want to preface this again because that stupid Calgary team. I was sitting on the couch and I'm like, Maddie, Calgary's gonna win today, and I picked Hamilton. They
did
so
win.
mad. Anyway, Calgary.
Earmuffs.
Calgary from
Sorry,
the
Linda.
Commissioner.
Sorry. Yeah,
That would be unfortunate, but yeah.
it would be unfortunate,
would
but
be unfortunate.
they have something to play for. Toronto doesn't, except for pride, which screw their pride. But
Well,
I don't know.
this is a tough one for me because I don't want Calgary to win in any way, shape, or form.
Ever.
But after Dinwiddie being such a dick earlier, I don't want him to win either. But that's what helps me more. So I'm going to say Toronto.
Good. Can you just imagine though? They're just like, just for funsies, let's play Chad Kelly, just to see what happens.
I know. I was actually just going to say that.
Oh, don't make
Why
me.
not?
Oh.
Yeah, then
Jeepers.
yeah, exactly. All right, Linda, who are you picking?
Well, Toronto,
Of course.
Notwithstanding Dinwiddie's abhorrent behavior, I do still think D-Max called him out and put him over the line. I can't vouch for Daggy. But Toronto's toast, right? So
Yep, they're out.
I think Toronto's got this.
Okay.
I hope you're right.
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Listen to Linda.
As much as I love to agree with our good friend Cliffy D, go Ty. I got to take Toronto in this one. It's not likely, but then again, I didn't think it was likely Winnipeg was going to crush Hamilton. Hamilton was going to let us down like 3 weeks in a row. Once by beating us and two by losing to the people we needed them to beat. I just feel like Toronto is one of those teams that they should be easily beaten, and I wonder if it might be a trap game. I certainly hope it's a trap game because if Commission's picks come true, we are out no matter what we do.
Yeah, that's true.
We need Winnipeg and Calgary. Plus, if we could beat BC and Toronto,
when we beat BC,
I don't want to be cocky.
right?
Now's not the time to be cocky and arrogant. And
Really?
Winnipeg wins and Toronto beats Calgary. We have the opportunity to see a 4-way tie for second place in the final week of the season, which would
That's
be
bananas.
absolutely insane. And most importantly, Winnipeg would be out in 5th place. We'd be in 4th and we'd cross over. So,
Okay.
or possibly 3rd. We might be able to beat Calgary in that one because our record is better versus Calgary. So
We're literally at the. So you're saying there's a
There's a
chance.
chance.
I'll take it.
Yep. It's a thin chance, but it's there. Yep. All right. Well, there's some exciting picks this week.
Leanne was just asking, what's a trap game?
Oh,
Like they're expected, Calgary would be expected to beat Toronto. So, maybe they go in a little extra cocky or whatever, and that's the trap.
is that even possible for Calgary?
Yeah, hard to believe.
Yeah.
And then maybe Toronto can sneak out that win, steal a win in Calgary, which is perfectly fine by me.
Yeah. Very, very supportive of this. Very
Yes.
supportive of this.
This is where you have to separate the team and the standings from the players, because I know,
Right.
I mean, who doesn't love Vernon Adams, and who
Right.
who isn't kind of
Brian Mauritian, apparently.
He's a traditional 6-pick game.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have it, now's the time.
Now's the
Yeah.
time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now is the time. We would appreciate it immensely. What do we got for prop bets?
Who's
there?
picking?
Oh,
I
it
picked
was-
last game, so
Right, so it's Commissioner's turn
Why is it ever you?
because I don't pick because I set the line.
Fine.
So last week we did not have a lot of people putting in
No.
some picks. A lot of people were kind of just brain dead at that point. I know I was. This time we have a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go through.
great. Of
Lots
Lots of
course.
ones to pick from.
Lots to choose from for the commish. Our good friend Jerry has several in here, so you got lots to pick from. You can pick your favorite Jerry one or someone else's. So we've got. Let's start at the top. Prop bet Elks time of possession.
I love me a good time of possession.
Oh
Right?
my. Okay, that is,
If you don't
yeah,
like
that's-
that Jerry pick, how about prop bet number of pass attempts for Fajardo?
Oh, wow.
Not tickling your
Pass
fancy?
attempt.
How about
over
Right.
50.
that's right? Kickoff average for Blanchard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait. Still more.
Wait, still more.
Combined number of D tackles for Dublanco, Mogensen, and Logan Jr. are linebackers.
Oh
Ooh.
man.
That's a
Jerry
big number.
still on fire. Number of snaps taken by Cole Snyder,
Who's that?
our third string quarterback. Exactly. The touchdown vampire.
That's right. The touchdown vampire.
Always like that guy. As if that's not enough. Combined Elks D sacks and tackles for loss. I think we might have done that one.
I think
already.
we did that one before. Yes, we have done
But
that
just
Yay.
in
before.
case, let's end strong for Jerry. Longest Elks play from scrimmage on offense.
Holy jeez, he's on
Ooh.
fire today.
Dang.
Let's go through the other people. We have lots of people with
Yes.
some prop bets.
Oh
here.
wow, look at this.
Leanne.
Jerry,
Okay.
I hope I see you in Victoria next week.
Yes. Number of penalty minutes, O line versus D line.
To penalty
Ooh.
yards, maybe? Because
Yards,
I don't think
yeah.
they give penalty minutes in
Right.
football.
I'm guessing it's yards.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
Leanne does.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
That's
that's
right.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Go to timeout.
Yeah.
You
Our
go
good
in
friend-
the box and you feel shame,
That's
Yeah.
right.
and then you are free.
Comes Chris says he's got a pop blat. Javon Leak return yards, punt, and kickoff.
Oh wow, like combined?
Yes.
Oh yay.
Total yards return. Dave Winchester says number of penalties Edmonton takes.
Oh,
Not yardage, total penalties called.
Yes,
penalties
right.
called.
okay.
And last but not least, good friend Daryl McMahon says special teams tackles inside the BC 20.
Oh my
Make sure you're
God.
watching.
Wow.
You guys.
There's some good ones
All right,
in there
let's-
this week.
Boy,
there
everybody,
Wow.
everybody knew they mailed it in last week, right?
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
word.
Double
They
sided.
doubled down.
All right, so we've got Elks time of possession, number of pass attempts for Fajardo, number of penalty yards, O line versus D line, kickoff average for Blanchard, combined number of defensive tackles by linebackers. I mean, how many did they have last week? Tackles.
Last week they had 14 together.
Yeah, they had a lot. So
Yeah, it was
That's
6
always
for
good.
DeBlanc. No, 6 for Mogensen, 5 for DeBlanco.
DeBlanco.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think
Three
it was
for
3
Logan.
for Kenny Logan Jr. Yeah.
number of snaps taken by Cole Snyder, the touchdown vampire. Combined defensive sacks by Edmondson and tackles for a loss. Javon Leak return yards, punt, and kickoff. Longest Elks play from scrimmage on offense. Number of penalties Edmonton takes, and special teams tackles inside the BC 20. Might have even been a few more at the end there. I've been I'm missing out there. Oh, there's been a few more.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good
Oh.
gracious, y'all.
there are a few more, but I'm like, oof.
That's
We
the
There we go.
Arson scrimmage is pretty exciting.
VA over under 6 picks.
Poor V. Brian.
Well, Brian may have seen a little more of VA last couple of years, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Still, I need a snack.
I it's drinks or beer.
snacks.
Snacks.
I think I have two, just
Okay.
because there's so many flying at me. But I agree with Linda. I like the scrimmage one.
Yep.
I also like time of possession because I'm a big
Me too.
clock
Me too.
management gal myself.
Wow.
So
So this last game really pissed you off then.
Yes.
End of the first half and end of the game. Yeah. Not great clock management. Yeah. No.
No.
I'm pretty sure I was shouting it on Twitter. Clock
You don't
management.
say. Yeah.
Right. Well, so
Clock
I
you,
will.
just watch.
Sorry.
I said clock you, just watch.
So Kayla's the potty mouth that made me quit Twitter.
That's right.
I do that. Not. So I think this time around, thanks, Jerry. I'm gonna go with the very first one, the possession. Time of
There it
possession.
is.
Yeah.
EETOP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edmonton Elks time of possession. I am going to set the line at let's see here. Now, if we want to win, we need to have this much higher.
Yes.
Yes. Because otherwise we know that means Rourke has the ball a lot.
Unless
Granted,
we've got
he
lots of
does
pick
strike
sixes and
quickly.
return
Yeah.
touchdowns.
Yeah, it does,
He gets the
yeah.
ball up very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, and he does. He strikes quickly down the field and has short drives that get points. I'm gonna set the line here. Just yeah, this is just funsies. I'm gonna go with 30 and 1/2 minutes.
Oh.
So 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
Basically, yeah. So basically,
So
right
if
down
it is
the line.
30-30.
If it is
then it's a tie.
30-30, well, I mean, it's pretty hard to anyway.
You never know.
It's
Okay.
pretty hard to do that, but
Way over. It's 42.
wow.
Oh,
Oh, Linda ain't even waited. She's like, y'all, I'm
Well,
making
you
my
don't have
pick.
to invite me to this.
you're a good time. That's right.
I am in.
Okay, fair enough. Super fan.
Well, I think we're going to find that we're going to get a lot of we're going to get a pick six in there. We're going to get a
Okay.
return touchdown there. So that's going to lower our time of possession.
Oh.
So, yeah, I'm going to go. That's a tough one.
Right?
I'm going to say 30 minutes and 28 seconds. Just under.
Okay, just under. All right then. Okay.
I am prepared to not win for Mike's argument.
If we could have 40 minutes and a pick six and a
Yeah,
return
that'd be
touchdown, even better.
even better. Yes.
Wow.
Commissioner.
Oh,
Poor
rude.
kids dream big.
We do dream big. It's all we have, Brian.
All we have.
Yeah.
See you Friday, Podfather.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's all
I'm
coming.
excited about that.
Yes.
I imagine. So, Commissioner. I said
Well,
super
Mike,
fan.
here's our this is the time that we got to
there it
go
is.
against each other. I'm going
Good.
over.
Okay.
I'm thinking around 32. 32.
I hope you're right.
I hope I'm right too. But doesn't mean we're going to
I hope Linda's right. Let's be perfectly honest.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see some chess moves, some methodical play, some getting those first downs consistently, marching down the field, managing that clock. Talk football to me, guys. Let's go.
Wow. I need to cut that part out right there. Use that later. Talk football to me, guys. Okay. Something that I hadn't expected. Well,
No, you
because
don't
the
need to cut
commissioner picked over, I will pick under.
There we go.
I mean, this is all wild now. It doesn't really matter, but I'll go with you, Mike. There'll be lots of pick sixes and return touchdowns and all those things that we
We got to dream big.
Yep. Got to dream big. Brian told us to. He said, dream
What?
big. That's what
Yep.
we're doing. Yep. Just for you, Brian. Yep. We're here, excited.
Whoa.
Whoa, what happened?
How do you think I got my boyfriend? God.
Oh,
Well, I think
my.
mine's out there too, because somebody suggested that the prop bet should be how many beers Linda drinks during game
Right.
time.
I saw that.
Unlimited.
Well, except they don't know me because I don't drink during games. But
Oh.
Ah,
well, you know what?
oh.
It's an away game.
How many
Brian
during the
W-
trip?
Brian W. could influence this. So yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You have fun. No one knows who you
I-
are.
I put the over under at 6.5.
Over.
Over.
Whatever she well, I'll take whatever Linda takes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. She might be able to make that happen.
But with your
Um,
beer suggestions, man, we all could have a easy 6.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
glad I'm helping.
Oh,
The
yes.
team gets a few easy 6s too.
Hey, they're
The,
always bangers. They're always bangers.
Woo.
Ooh.
Just for you, Mike. I lost my train of thought completely. after that.
Outstanding.
Yeah. All right then. Before we sign off for this evening, Mike, is there a few fan questions that we should get to, or anybody that?
Oh,
had a-
again,
had a
super
question
lots
for
of
us?
chatter.
Excellent.
Love it.
Love
We've got-
that everyone's in there. Thank
Yeah,
you. For
we've,
chatting.
we've got some new people in the chat.
Oh, wonderful.
With G. Edward Gradzina. Is that am I
I
saying
think
that right?
so.
It's
Yeah,
Edward.
I think so.
I'm driving home from a family event in Green Bay, the other Green and Gold.
Oh.
Back
Oh.
down to Iowa. Oh, nice. My dad's from Iowa, so perfect timing to listen live. Shall we talk about another win? Yes.
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 we shall.
That's what we just did. Yes, we talked about it. We had big dreams, according to Brian Walrishan, and our big dreams are going to come true this Friday. Big
Yep.
dreams.
Absolutely.
Big,
He also
huge.
says, I wasn't sure about JC Sherritt early in the season, but the D's progress and executions means he is the right guy.
Totally agree.
Totally agree. I thought he was the right guy anyway.
Yeah.
But I remember, I think it was game 4 where I was saying to you that, like, I don't know what's going on with this defense. Like, when do we start saying that JC isn't quite ready, or what's going on? And I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh,
So,
I'll just take that crow and put it right in my mouth. That's
Love
me
great.
to
too, like I remember
You do love the crow.
Like
Yeah.
we know the players were awesome, so it must be the scheme. So that's a JC problem, right?
Right.
So So-
Yes and no. I mean,
so-
it could be a great scheme, but if they're not
no,
getting
no.
it yet,
What,
yeah,
I'm talking about what I said earlier.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
Crow also going in.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
No better crow to have. Let's be honest.
that's right.
That's
Well,
right.
that first
JC,
one
I
was
don't know
pretty good.
how I ever doubted you. I'm very
I know.
sorry, and I appreciate everything that you do, especially with all of the young guys, like you said, Mike. It's crazy to think how many first and second year guys are playing on this defense and the way they are performing right now. It's really great to see.
Absolutely. Some guy with the obviously fake sounding name of Will Hoskins.
Oh, it's
saying,
very
Hey
yeah.
guys,
sounds-
great show. Let's go raw, raw, raw. It sounds a lot like what is that? Bad Romance. Right on to victory.
yes,
So who knows? Maybe that's
right
maybe
on to
that's Lady
victory.
Gaga.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, Chris does talk about the about JC. This is his first pro DC gig. He was a college defensive coordinator, but since he's come back to the CFL, he's only really been a linebackers coach. So this
That's right.
is his first go around. So yeah, he's rounding out quite well now. Absolutely. Ken also talking about how Mogensen has filled in for Niles very admirably.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
When if
Agreed.
you would have said at the beginning of this season we're going to lose Niles Morgan and Nick Anderson,
Yeah.
and it's going to be Mogensen, who none of us had any idea. Always liked that guy, and Joel DeBlanco as our starting to like traditional linebackers. I don't think we would have all been very positive, but they've made believers of everybody.
Oh, 100%. They've done amazing things in those roles. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a lot of chatter about the beer segment, as we always get. Our Our new good friend G. Edward Grudzina. Sorry, I'm driving. I'm not sure if it's legal for me to listen to the beer segment. And then the word dank was tossed around a lot. Sort of ended with our good friend Cliffy. Dank you, just watch.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I don't know. I really liked Clock You Just Watch. That was a good one too.
That
was
it all
yeah,
works out.
Fantastic. Yeah. That might be the
yeah.
title of the show when I put it out. Clock You Just Watch. Yeah, that's great.
Ken is saying that we were talking about the penalties and how it was so lopsided. There is an old adage: you can call a penalty on every play, and to see only one called against the Bombers is total what appears to be BS.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that's the thing, is that that's what you and I were saying, Mike, is that it's like the penalties are there, sure, but just call them
equally.
Yeah. And again, it's because you are slightly biased as a fan. That's the whole point.
Yes.
Well, you mean everybody, right, is going to be more biased towards their own. We're going to notice the missed calls on the other team, or the calls against us that maybe are what we might call ticky-tack or whatever. But they're there, right? They are there. And it's not like we're making up some of these penalties. Like, you can see the late hit on Leak and what looked to be a hit to the head. There was just so many other plays that they did not call. And where's the eye in the sky then? Of course,
Right.
it comes down about the face mask, right? So,
and the other part that I found was, and Ken actually posted this on Twitter too, is that the call on Tyrell Ford, that with the low hit on the receiver, that is a penalty that they brought in this year. And
and how many times has it been called?
Yeah, almost none. And then the exact, basically same play happened in the Montreal game the next day, no call.
Right.
And it's like, well, so what is it? Like, how do you?
It's been called twice against us.
Right. So I just find that now, maybe part of that is that we're a lot of our guys, when they go to hit, they just throw their entire body and their shoulder into the lower legs instead of wrapping up. Maybe that, because that is the difference between the Montreal play and the play of ours, was that Tyrell just turned himself into a missile into the lower leg,
almost like spearing. Yeah,
right. Whereas he tucked his head in, like it was shoulder, but that happened as compared to the guy in Montreal was reaching as like trying to wrap the tackle. So I don't know if that's the difference or what.
And they need to explain it to the players.
Exactly.
Say, if you do this, we're going to call this.
Yeah, absolutely. They do. Yeah.
If you don't, then we've got a lot of leeway to.
Correct. Yeah, I agree with that.
Speaking of the officials, Leanne wants to know, when do the game officials get announced? Is there a website that lets us know who is officiating the upcoming games?
I don't believe there is. I think you find out you can usually find out kind of that day. Yeah. Or right before the game.
Yeah. Chris is saying that an officiating job like that will surely keep them off playoff or Grey Cup work. It's hard to say. I'm not sure we got that. And Ken was saying he thought that Ford's helmet was above the knee, and that is not a penalty.
Look like it.
Yeah. Well, and
if we would have had the single bar, it would have been fine.
Oh, just
in the heat of the
bar, baby.
If it was in the heat of the like in that moment when he made the hit and the ref has to make a judgment call on the field, it was pretty close to the knee, so I could see where they would go.
And
for
the eye
it,
in the sky could maybe overturn. I don't know. Anyway.
You would think, but we also didn't have a challenge, right? So doesn't matter. Because we had the challenge go on the earlier play, so that definitely played a role.
Yeah, absolutely. A few more in here. Talking about the Horde and Tell segment, Leanne saying the patch looks like one on the jacket I donated to you. Is it fuzzy? No, it's not fuzzy, and this is quite a bit larger than that one. It's very similar. It's probably that similar kind of era. That jacket is actually just right over here.
Right there. Okay.
Absolutely gorgeous piece. I've seen a few, but actually owning one is definitely one of my favorite parts of the collection. And she also mentions, we were talking about a certain somebody's love of the crew neck. What wouldn't look good on a crew neck? Apparently, mayonnaise would look good on a crew neck.
So says you. I
That's
say
fair.
save it for later.
There you go. Outstanding.
Nice.
All right. Our good
I
friend
was waiting
Brian,
for talk mayonnaise to me, boys. Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
it's just gotta. Yeah.
our good friend
Awful.
Brian is in, of course, as he refers to himself, the enemy.
Yes. Well, we still.
I
like
just
him.
saw eeny, meeny, miny.
Yeah, a little bit of that. He does mention that when talking about the upcoming game, Nathan does get rid of the ball really quick.
He sure does.
Mhm.
Sure does.
You bet. And one thing I will add is the Lions now have a two-pronged running attack, Butler and Horvath. Horvath is giving off strong Millington vibes. Remember the
Ooh.
day
Yes.
the light thunder and lightning with Sean
Yeah.
Millington and
Yeah.
who was the lightning? Robert
No.
Not Drummond.
Drummond, yeah.
Was Drummond? Yeah.
Yeah, Drummond and
Drummond,
Millington.
yeah.
Yeah. And as if that wasn't enough, Deshaun Allen also returns at tackle this week.
Ugh.
Pish posh. Have you not seen
Yeah.
our defense?
I
Come on.
prefer Poupon to Dijon.
That's fair. Or me too, poop on.
Oh man, I haven't heard that phrase in a long time.
Oh,
Must be like
no.
a little Triumph the comic dog.
There you go.
Yeah.
Talking about Sean is also very excited, like me, to see four teams tied at 9-9 in the West. I think that'd be pretty outstanding.
Would be wild. Holy cow.
It does
That's
not happen.
parody.
The Wild
You ever
West.
wanted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something that's been sort of on Twitter, social media, especially Facebook, I've noticed, and Twitter, mostly today and maybe yesterday, but I've just noticed it today. And Chris had mentioned, happy WTAF is Winnipeg doing with the party pass situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for those that know, the party passes are all sold out for all of the party rooms
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
because
So-
they've mixed the rooms with the. Now I don't know if there's still daily ones, but they have
Yeah.
mixed the rooms with the bands that
The
are playing.
concert passes.
I,
Yeah.
thi- I think there, to my knowledge, there are still daily passes, and there are still. It doesn't mean sold out.
Okay.
It doesn't mean the venue is sold out. It means the limited number of passes are sold out.
Gotcha.
So there will be dailies, and there, to my understanding, you can still line up like we did in the good old days
The old days.
3 years ago.
Lineups.
Yeah.
I know, for the great unwashed. But
Yeah.
what do you? No dailies?
That's what Brian had heard. Yep. And that was confirmed by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
What are they doing?
Okay. Well, we just got the Legends luncheon sorted out by these
Goons?
commit. Yeah, I was going to say
Organizers?
Japanese, I mean committed organizers.
Disorganizers?
So that's actually shocking because that was not the message.
All right,
allowed.
well, spending all my time at Spirit then, like,
Yeah, that's assuming we can get in there. Yeah. That's interesting that there's that's pretty rough if you can't get into the parties at this point. That's part of the biggest
whole
reason to go,
point.
right? Like
Especially
that's
to go early.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And he's saying he and Susan may be canceling as well.
I don't
He and I had a
blame
good
them.
chat about it this afternoon. And he's not the only one. I've seen a lot of people talking about that because they were unable
No,
to.
I've seen it too.
Yeah, I've seen that too. And I've seen a lot of people saying, we're mid-October.
Oh, I'll bring the chaos. Don't you worry.
um,
It's coming.
yeah, Kayla brings chaos wherever she goes.
Chaos Kayla.
That's right. Yeah. The one thing they haven't even they haven't announced a halftime act. They haven't
Oh.
done it's a little.
Oh,
yeah.
I've actually heard Brian already has the scoop. In other
Oh.
news, I'm hearing Linda's beer segment will be announced as the halftime show. So that's
Worth it.
fantastic.
Or-
Best
Yes.
halftime show ever. That's
Right?
Yeah, there won't be a second half.
Because all the players
Who's
have to
ever
try it.
leading after 30 gets
That's it. They win. Great. Yeah.
Perfect.
And now we're on to the beer. Thank you for.
I know
coming
we're
to
drinking the
game.
beer out of, at least.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Oh
With
my.
the pass is gone and the daily's gone. Is this on Twitter? Because now it's like mob mentality at this point.
It's on.
Who do we
Facebook
have
for
to go
sure.
shout
I haven't
at?
checked Facebook.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Who do we have to go shout at?
I'll find a link for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Well,
yeah, just a few
nothing like
more
ending
here.
on a happy note.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
Well, I think the happy note is Linda's beer segment is the halftime show. So
I was
That's true.
gonna-
Yes, that is.
We'll go
that is-
find a pub and make our own damn party at the Grey Cup. Dang.
like I do that here.
Better do it in a room and I can curate good beers.
There we
Let's
go.
do it, Linda. Let's
Well, it's
do
a big
this.
room.
Sounds amazing.
Princess Audio, it's a big room.
It's a big room. Yeah.
True.
Oh my. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining in and throwing us your comments. We appreciate it. If you can, throw us a like, a share, put other comments in, anything to just help grow the show and it doesn't cost you anything. That would be awesome. So thank you very much. If you feel like throwing some money, check out our store, zazzle.ca/store/turf_district_shop. We have lots of stuff in there. So check that out. Get your Turf District gear. Make sure, of course, that you are following our friends at Pay It Forward with Football as they continue to do wonderful things to spread kindness. And that is what this world needs more of, is spreading kindness. So
That too.
spending kindness too. Yes,
Yes.
that's probably yeah, they both fit. Come on now. All right, where do we find everybody on the onlines and all those things? Linda, starting with you.
Instagram, TrueBrew42.
Awesome. And super fan Mike.
You can find me at 56 Parkies on most of the socials and the Edmonton football history segment at EDMHISTOREE.
Wonderful. And as Nathan says, Commissioner Craft Dinner, where do we find you?
Alongside Ketchup on Twitter at Jess Lombardi.
That's an
Fantastic.
abomination.
Dijon ketchup.
That's what my mom tells me every day.
Okay. Oh my. You can follow me at Freepalicious and the show at the Turf District on all of the different socials. Join in the huddle there, especially this is an away game, so probably be a little more active on Blue Sky on Friday as we talk about the game. So jump in there, have a little chat with us. It's always a good time while we're watching the game. So otherwise, check it out on Friday night. Be part of the game. We'll be back next Tuesday to chat more about where we're at and all of these crazy playoff races. We will know more, or at least know what we know next Tuesday. We will chat about that and get ready for our final home game of the season. So for Linda, Superfan Mike, and Commissioner Kayla, I'm Andrew. Remember, you can't catch footballs with your face, and we will absolutely talk to you next week.